Hello students. So today we will see how to design another VB application in which we can make automatic closing of form or application. So in some application the software will allow the user to input the values in terms of say text boxes, check boxes, option buttons like that. So we need to input the values here, okay, but with minimum time, or desired time. Say we should complete the filling of information or inputting the values in the desired say text boxes or the provided areas only in 1 minute or 2 minutes, etc. Okay, suppose if you want to, or if you have made some delay in order to enter the values in the particular form, so then automatically after certain time it will be closed. Means the system allows or gives only some standard time, specific time, fixed time in terms of second or minutes. Okay, so it will provide the user to input the values for a specific time or in specific time. So within that time we need to fill up all these informations and we need to submit. Suppose if we fail to feed the data in the specific time, so the form will be automatically closed. Okay, in some standard applications it is always be there. Okay, so how to make this one? So I have just designed something here, so I have not yet written the codes. So for the form, say caption property, so change the caption property like automatically close after 30 seconds. I have taken this one for the 30 seconds, time for 30 seconds. Okay, write up that one, so automatically close after 30 seconds. And for the form I have changed the border style to fixed single, means maximize, minimize, these things will not be allowed at the time of application execution. Okay, next, so I have designed some, so it is not like that. So for example I have given lot of text boxes here, lot of labels here. So sometimes it may have multi-line text boxes, option buttons, check boxes, list boxes, etc. So it is to just define means the user should enter more values, user should enter more data, or user should feed more data. So you have to give this more data, or you have to feed or input more data within fixed time, desired time, desired time. So here 30 second is fixed, 30 second is fixed. Okay, so within that you need to type all these content and you need to submit. Only if you submit only within 30 seconds, then only it will be submitted to server, or it will be stored. Whatever you have typed or inputted, that will be stored. Suppose if you fail to give or submit this data within 30 seconds, so automatically those will not be saved. This is the time constraint given to the user. Okay, so in some standard applications, as I have told, so this type of timing restrictions will be always provided. Okay, so how to make these type of applications? Okay, so do whatever it may be. So we are not operating this one. Okay, so I am only counting the time itself. Okay, so these are the text boxes in which you can enter within 30 seconds. Okay, then you have to say submit. So form will close in. Okay, means, so here this is nothing but this is label 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 labels are here. So this is 10th one. So for the 10th what I can say label, so it may be label, okay, 10, label 10. In this label 10, so the message like the form will close in 30 seconds, 29 seconds, 28 seconds, 25 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, like that it should be. Okay, so this will aware, this will inform the user. So in which second the form will be closed, so that we can speed up our operation. Okay, so in order to do that, so you need to take one variable. Okay, simple. So dim, you take any one variable like a. So I will take count cnt, say as integer, say integer. Okay, so for this coding or for this form, so I used cnt as integer, means it is integer. And for the form load, I will set the timing, set the time, maximum time, set the max time to cnt. That means I will say maximum it is 30, isn't it? 30 seconds. So cnt equal to 30. So what should be done? After 1 second, so it should be 29. After next second, it should be 28, like that. So the cnt value should be decreased from 30 to 0. First, in the first interval, it should be having 30. Next, it should be 29, 28, like that. Means each time the cnt value should be decreased by 1. Okay. So set the time interval for timer. So for the timer, I will give 1000 milliseconds. 1000 milliseconds is equal to 1 second. Okay. So you can just change the font size, etc. and for the label 10. Okay. Next, for the timer 1 timer. Okay. Here you should display or alert information about close, about form close. Okay, so here what you need to do is you should display it. So in label 10, isn't it? Should display it in label 10. So label 10 dot caption is equal to, so proper message to be displayed. So form will close in, I will give one space, in ampersand cnt. Cnt means count seconds. So this is one string actually. Form will close in, so I will use one space here. Okay, then cnt means count value, and again one space, second. So like that, label 10 will show, or its caption will be displayed like form will close in 30 seconds. Next, after 1 second, form will close in 29 seconds. Form will close in 28 seconds. Similarly, form will close in 10 seconds. Form will close in 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, like that. Okay. So after that, you need to decrease this count value by 1. Means cnt equal to cnt minus 1. So if you run it, okay, if you run it, so form will close in 29 seconds, 28, 7, 6. So when it reach to 0, it should be stopped. It should be stopped. But here we have not given any condition to stop. Only we are decreasing. Only we are decreasing the cnt values. So after 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. Okay, when it comes to 0, it should be stopped. Okay, so in order to do this, so what you need to do is, if cnt is greater than 0, when it comes to 0, it should stop. When cnt is greater than 0, so you should display all this. When cnt is not greater than 0, means when it is exactly equal to 0, so then you should close it. Alva? In madbeku, close madbeku. So in order to close the form, so there is a function unload me, or you can say unload form 1. So directly you can specify the form name, or you can say unload me. Me means current form. Me means current form. So else say, and say end if. and say end if. Okay, so now you run it. Okay, now it will show form will close in 15, 40, 13, well, like that. Yes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close. Okay, so you can do this one again. You can copy the same thing and paste here. Otherwise, you will see label 10. Label 10. So from the very beginning, it will show form will close in 30 seconds, then 27, like that. Okay. So copy and paste the same line, same statement here once again. Okay. If you run it, okay, it's correct. So sometimes what we are going to do is in the timer itself. So we will make this one counter. We will subtract the counter first. Means we will decrease. We will decrease the counter first. Okay. Then we will say this one whether it is greater than 0 or. So this will also work. Okay. This will also work. So run it. This will also work. Okay. So in the timer, first we will decrease the value because the 30 is already there. So we will decrease it. If it reaches to 29, 29 is greater than 0. So form will close in 29 seconds, 28, like that. When CNT is equal to 0, then automatically form will be unloaded. So you follow. So once again, so you make a form design here like that. Okay. And change the caption property and the border style, change the border style to fixed single. Next, you design this one using the label, text boxes, whatever it may be, and use one submit button, of course, no problem. Next, so another label. So in my this case, or in my design, it is label 10. It is label 10. So and change the font size to proper visible, what you can say, font size. And use one timer and change the timer interval to 1000. Okay, next you go for coding. So here in the general declaration part, take one variable, say CNT, like that. Then in the form load, so it says CNT equal to 30. Then write table label 10 dot caption equal to form will close in CNT, and here it is seconds. Okay, next, the private sub timer 1 to display information about, okay, close. So CNT equal to CNT minus 1 means decrease the CNT count by 1. Okay, if CNT is greater than 0, then it should display the same type message but along with the CNT value. Okay, otherwise if it is equal to 0, then control will come to else unload me or unload form 1, whatever it may be. Okay, so and if. So this will close your. Okay, fine. This is simple form. Okay, try it home. Okay, thank you.